Hello Libra, welcome. It's time for love in the full moon. This is a general love reading for all Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in love for this full moon of January. So take what works, leave what doesn't. The message is for somebody out there, and it may not be you, or maybe it is for you. So, like I said, take what works, leave what doesn't. So we ask that the universe provide messages for the greatest and highest good for all of our Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this full moon. Grateful, thankful for the messages for the greatest and highest good for all of our Libras out there. Boy, that Nine of Cups keeps coming around. Oof, there it is again. So there's something going on. There's something that you're really wishing for. Some of you are very happy just as you are, being single. But there is something that you're wishing for, something that you really want. But for now, I also feel like you're very satisfied. So you're good, whoever that is. All right, let's see. One more. Oh, look, and again, the Nine of Cups remains down on the bottom. All right, so let's see what we've got going on for you, Libra. All right, what's your overall energy? Is anything want to come out? So your overall energy is the Seven of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Queen of Cups reversed. So I feel like, you know, right now you're being a little reserved and a little closed down and not opening up or even being available. A little shut down, I think, weighing all of your options for the most part. Ooh. Yeah, you're being very closed off right now, very guarded. I think a lot has happened when it comes to you and relationships, especially recently. I think it was a very, very toxic relationship that you just are coming out of. Or maybe you're still dealing with the energies of a toxic relationship. But I think it's time for you to open up and turn around and see the love that's left around you. It's like, just because one relationship didn't work out doesn't mean another one won't. So I think it's time for you to open up a little bit and try to see whether or not you can let love back into your life again. Don't be soured because of the past. All right, let's see. All right, let's get some cards down and see what your picture really looks like. Yeah, this relationship I think you know it's over. And I think that's what, you know, you can't keep thinking about the relationship. You've got to move on from that. That's not serving you in any way. But there's something that you're still very guarded about. You're very guarded. I wonder if you think that they might come back, and that's why you remain guarded. But I just don't see you giving them another second chance. Now, your overall energy is the Queen of Wands reversed. I never like to see any of the Queens reversed because I feel like that's, you know, I mean, as a female, I feel like we hold a lot of power just because we have the ability to create life within us. You know, it makes us, we have a little edge on men. Don't get mad at me, men. All right, so anyway, this Queen of Wands reversed, I mean, this is an energy, this is a very nasty energy. So if you, it's almost like I get revenge. I mean, if you were feeling the need to be very, I mean, you want to walk out, and whoever this past person is that left you feeling deserted, left out, I mean, this person left you feeling, I mean, basically like shit. You know, you're just like not taking it. You're just, instead, you're reacting in a way that is, it's like almost the polar opposite. So I see somebody who is a little outspoken. I think outspoken out of line. I think you know, you spit things out that unnecessarily. I mean, there's venom in your voice towards this person. That's not going to help you any. Because I think there's a part of you feels like you have lost everything. And now you're left being really wounded. I do see that once this phase is over, and you've got to let go of this energy, this attitude you have of trying to get back at someone. That's over, okay? Be done with it. You can't get back at someone. just let it be, you know, because that's hopeless. That's never going to turn around. Whoever this person is, I think you need to start looking at other options. But you feel like you got the, you know, the shorter end of the stick. This Nine of Pentacles reversed. I mean, whatever this person is, they left you feeling very unstable, very insecure. And I think, you know, when that insecurity comes up, instead, what, you know, fuels it is, you know, anger or something to rise above that insecurity. So you come off, you know, like a real badass, you know, but that's not doing you any favors. Okay, I'm just going to say that. Now, what's nice is that, you know, I get the sense that, you know, you feel like, you know, you've just lost. Nobody sees you. Nobody's acknowledging you. Nobody's paying attention to you. Nobody hears you, you know. But I think you've got to get away from that. It's not doing you any favors, okay? And once you step away from that, then, you know, your energy will shift. And once you get out of this negative space, you know, better things will come. You know, this was a bad relationship, this one that you are dealing with right now. You know, and, you know, I think you two were married at one time. It was never good. Yeah, whoever it was, you're not with them. You know, so move on. Quit spewing all of this venom. Move on. If you're not with them, be done with them. Right? All right, let's see. Anything else? See, you're being very closed about something, you know, and it's like, I think you need to be a little bit more honest. Yeah, you've got to move on. I mean, be done. Be done. You know, I think you were really hurt. I think you were really, really hurt. And it's almost like you feel like you lost. It's like, it doesn't matter what you do. You're never going to win. You're never going to come out ahead. You know, but I think you need to start to look in another direction. You have a couple sevens come down here. Now we have the Seven of Pentacles. So I think you need to start to see what really does work. And then the options will start to open up. But again, I'm picking up this real negative, nasty, you know, oh, I hate him kind of energy. It's like, look, we get it. We get it. You know, but I think there's other people out there. There's other options for you. If you would open up and move away from this, I think things would start to turn more in your favor than against. You know, but you've got to get away from that. Yeah, I think there's a part of you, Libra, I think wants to be married, wants to be with someone. But I think, you know, you can't hold on to the bitterness of the past because, you know, that person isn't going to be the same as the next person. Unless, of course, that's the kind of people you're attracting. You know, so the options, the people that come before you, that's on you. And if you want to find somebody who is really good quality material to marry, to hook up with, well, then I think you need to open up and just get away from this energy from your past. Because if you bring that with you, it'll never work with the next person. And I'm going to tell you this, that Libra, if you know, carry this energy, this bitterness of this past relationship into your next relationships, do you not think that your person isn't going to see that bitterness and question whether or not they would want to be with you? So think about that. You know, sometimes the table turns. So be very careful about your attitude and your energy towards your ex. All right? We know you don't like them. I get that. That's coming through loud and clear. Yes, I know you hate them. I know. But enough. You know, this person right now, I think what you need to do is get yourself under control, get things back in order, you know, just put things right. And once you do that, a lot will start to move. And you can break out of this, it's almost like they have a stranglehold on you, you know, and you're trying to break through that. And that you're almost there. You are almost there. It's like you were hurt so bad in this whole relationship that, you know, you retaliate in a way that it's not healthy for you, much less anybody else around you. But it's really not healthy for you. So a lot's going to come out here in this full moon. You know, you might be dealing with a Gemini. I do see Gemini here. It could be any air sign. But I think a lot is going to be revealed through this full moon. So prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. You know, so because once things are out on the table, I just did this with the last reading. It's like, then there's no questions. Everything is clear because people know where everybody's coming from. And I think, honestly, everybody wants to move on. And I think you see that there's a lot of options before you if you let go of this past. You know, this nastiness, this venom. It's like, I know you don't like them. We get that. And again, we have this 5 of Cups. See, there's a part of you that doesn't want to move away from this. So you're going to have to really look at that, Libra. You know, because you're the one that's hanging on to it. Or maybe they are. You know, but I think it's time to move past all of this because you're not doing yourself any favors. Instead, you just leave yourself feeling more unstable. So I think if you want to turn around, you're going to have to make some effort to really let go of this anger and this bitterness that you have towards your ex so that you can open the doors towards some new possibilities. But you're not wanting to let that go. It's like, no, I'm going to hold my ground. And that makes you a very difficult person to deal with if you're not willing to let go of this. Wow, 3 queens. Holy cow. Okay, total side note of a download. Wow, this energy of the queens. See, again, it's this Queen of Wands reversed. You've got to let go of this attitude, okay? You really got to let go of this. It's just not working, all right? So, let's see if there's anything else. So, usually when I see 3 queens, I almost feel like, you know, you don't get along with other women either. So there's something up with you and some other women maybe within your circle. All right, so now out came a couple cards. Well, actually 3 cards. So I feel like you may get an offer from someone because there is this opportunity for a new relationship with someone. So I think this offer that you might get from someone, you should take it. You should take it because this relationship that's coming towards you could actually help you really move away from this for good. You know, this Hanged Man, you sit there suspended what to do, and I think you're ready to move on. I think there's a part of you that's ready to move on if you just could let go of the hate, you know, and that bitterness. It didn't work. It didn't work. Lots of us go through that. Maybe it was an ugly breakup, you know. I'm sorry, it was so ugly. But now it's time to like figure out how you're going to move forward rather than hang on to it. Because that's some nasty baggage to carry with you into another relationship. And you know, this other person isn't going to want that. So it's like, you know, clear your baggage out. All right, Libra? All right, so I'm going to end it here. I hope this resonated. If it did, terrific. If it didn't, that's okay. More readings are coming. So stay tuned. Next week I'll throw out some more bonuses and we'll see what the universe has to say for all of you next week. So until then, blessed be. Bye now.